All right, our stream is starting. Less than 5 minutes to go, guys. Which I guess... Are we excited? I'm gonna go ahead and just say right now, if you've been watching and catching up on my videos, you probably already know. I am going into this with no excitement. I'm going into this with no expectations. I'm going into this thinking that we are going to be disappointed. And the reason why I am doing that is so I cannot be disappointed if, in fact, they don't deliver. I can only be pleasantly surprised. So I'm lowering the bar. I'm setting it, basically the bar is in hell. So that's how I'm going into this. So I'm not really super excited. I'm just kind of treating this as, ooh, let's check out what the Sims team's gonna show us. Let's see what it's giving. Not, oh my God, we're finally gonna see how the horse pack works. I'm so excited. No, can't do that. Not this time around. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are in the world. I saw someone say good morning, so I'm assuming we have people watching from all over the world, so welcome, hello. Thanks for coming to join us today. Even if the stream doesn't deliver, like the Sims team stream for the deep dive, we are still going to have a blast. I can promise you that. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Trying to like figure out how to get the chat working. There we go. Was wondering why the chat was not working, but now it is working. You're from Australia? Oh my gosh, what time is it there? If it's 1:57 p.m. here, that means it is 1, 2, 3 a.m. Is it like 2 or 3 a.m. for you Australian peeps? Oh my gosh. You guys are up late for this. Very, very late. That's crazy. Hi from Brazil? Wow. Welcome. Portugal. Germany. Some of you guys are up late. Oh my gosh. I'm like realizing all of you guys on the other side of the world. You guys are really up late.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I would...
Yes, I am up late for disappointment. You know, the Sims team has told us before, manage your expectations. Oh, I am. I'll bet you one thing. I am managing my expectations all right. For real. 6:30 p.m. there, 9 p.m. here. Gosh, I'm just lucky because 1 p.m. is good enough for me. I'm definitely not staying up late to watch a Sim stream. I'll tell you that. I'll catch it in the morning when I wake up. That would be me if I lived on the other side of the world. You're making Sims for your Sims 2? That's awesome. Gosh, I miss Sims 2. I gotta get back into the Sims 2, into the Sims 3. Oh, truly, what a time. What a time. Oh wow, we have 1,000 people here. Welcome everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Here, I'm gonna blow this up. I'm expecting it to start any second. I hope that they're prepared because I know the last couple of times things did not go as planned. Like one time the stream like abruptly ended and I had to restart. And then one time, weren't they like 10 or 15 minutes late? I'm just hoping things go smoothly, of course. It will be worth the $40 if you can cook the horses. Oh my God! Whoa! Chat! Chat, chat, chat. What is going on? Oh! Not everyone's sharing the, everyone is sharing their collective preparation for disappointment. I think it's just best if we all just set the bar low, you know? It's only safe. Can't be upset. Okay, here we go. Are we finally starting? Okay, is this one of the new songs that's coming? The stream will start shortly. Ah, here we go. go, guys. I wonder how many times they rehearse this. I always wonder. Like, how many times are they rehearsing this? Do they, like, go through the stream, like, with no one watching, like, 2 or 3 times? I guess that, like, would make sense. Bar is on the ground. Yes, it is. No rehearsal? I hope not. Okay, wait, is it starting? Okay, we have another countdown for 3 minutes, guys, so we're good. 3 more minutes. I'm gonna put my music back on, honestly, until this goes. They're practicing their horse puns. Yeah, we know there's gonna be plenty of those. Taylor, thank you for renewing your membership for 4 months. Ready to be disappointed. My infant's been broken since last update. Unable to reach any milestones at all. Glitches out every time. Isn't everything broken? I'm sorry that you're experiencing that though, but thank you for renewing your membership. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, costumes again this time? Are they gonna have costumes? Bar is barely a bar anymore. I buried the bar. Oh geez. At this rate, my snacks will be eaten. I was thinking about grabbing a snack, but I had breakfast like an hour ago, so I was like, you know what, if this stream's only like an hour, hour and a half, I think I'll survive without food. I didn't want to bring food on here and turn this into a mukbang. So we're not going to do that. They're gonna be dressed as ranchers? Are we speculating or do we actually know that for sure? Will I save this? Yes, when this stream is done, it will go up as our regular video so you can watch it back. I'm excited, guys. We're gonna be, of course, we're gonna be like pausing and like talking through Al and discussing things. I feel like there might not even be much to pause and talk about, honestly. I just feel like it's gonna be a very straightforward stream, and I feel like it will probably honestly go by really fast. Normally the streams are like an hour to an hour and a half long, but I have a feeling that they're probably gonna get through a lot of it in an hour. But I don't know, I could be wrong. It could be like closer to 2 hours. Uninstalled last October, just watching the train wreck from the bleachers. Yeah. Yeah. We're just speculating on what they're gonna wear? Okay, I thought maybe you guys knew that because I was like, wait, did they tweet something that I did not see? Were they teasing their outfits or something? No. One of them is gonna have a cowboy hat. I'm calling it. I forget, like, do we know who's gonna be like the host of the stream? Do we know who's there? Wonder if Simguru George is gonna be there. I know Simguru Ninja has tweeted a little bit about the pack, so I don't know if he's involved or not. You've only played The Sims 4, never played any of the other Sims. Oh, you are missing out, kitten lover. You are missing out on some good gameplay. The Sims 3 expansion packs actually felt like expansion packs. Like they fully expanded the game. There was so much they gave us only for $40. Now they're even less than that. They're like, what are they, like 20 bucks a pop now? Oh, so good. My whole childhood. Sims 2 and Sims 3, seriously. Oh my God, anybody else remember Life Simmer? I used to watch Life Simmer religiously. Queen and Life Simmer, yes. Okay, here we go, guys. We're starting. Oh, they really timed the music to end at the 0. Okay. All right, let's do this. Are they gonna play the trailer?
I'll admit it. My introduction to Chestnut Ridge was a little rocky. I had to learn just how much work it takes to live a real ranch life. But also how amazing it can be.
Did you see her clothes? She was dirty.
I'll show you the ropes. Community plays a big part in life out here. Without my friend Sienna, who knows where I would have ended up. She's the horse trainer and owner of the equestrian center in town, where all the competitions like barrel racing and jumping take place.
Do the barrel roll. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Yaga.
Sage, my horse, is super friendly. She put up with all of my horsing around.
It gives you Yellowstone vibes. Yeah, they're forcing us to watch the trailer again, guys.
Some horses wouldn't have been as patient with the new rider.
They said if you didn't watch it last time, you're gonna watch it now.
Aggressive or defiant horses. They're like people that way, with different personalities and traits. But the closer you are with a horse, the easier it is to practice your.
Since we've already seen the trailer, I'm gonna turn the volume down.
Pretty much everywhere.
I'm trying to read the chat. They better not just show the same stuff they showed before. You guys know that's exactly what they're gonna do. Okay, I'm done. I'm done manifesting the negativity because watch it actually turn out to be bad. All right, let's speak good thoughts, guys. They're going to blow us away. Even I don't believe that. It was so hard for me to say that. The baby horses look so cute, though.
If you do decide to adopt a horse, know that it takes work to meet all their needs.
Good thoughts, good thoughts.
Happy.
Even I didn't believe myself when I said that.
Played with, brushed, trained, and cleaned up after, too. And if you have other animals, like mini goats and sheep, well, it can be a lot all at once.
I really hope that the mini goats and sheep aren't like cows where they're confined to a small rectangle. I really hope that they can just free roam wherever. That would be so cool. I guess we'll find out in the stream.
Sale or adoption while you're looking. That's how I risk.
I know, sheepies and goats.
All that hard work.
Thank you,
really
Nicole.
Starts to feel good when you
yeah,
realize
bigger
how far
lot
you've
sizes.
come.
Can we please
When I
manifest
first started making
them?
nectar,
We have to manifest them going larger than 64 by 64. I doubt they're going to do it, but that would really blow me away if they did. And that would be something they would probably, well, I mean, they can't really incorporate it in a patch because it's like, you can't put down lots. You're stuck with whatever lot sizes they give you in the worlds they give you. So I guess that would make sense in The Sims 3 as a patch, but it wouldn't even make sense in The Sims 4 as a patch. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, with the new world, I hope we do have bigger lots, but I am going to not hold my breath on that. That would be the dream. Okay, that would honestly really turn my thoughts around about everything that we know about this pack so far if I found out we were getting like 86 by 86 or something. Or if it even did like a 100 by 100, I would literally shit my pants. Like, that's amazing. But that's what dreams are made of, right? We dream big. You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep.
Howdy, everybody. We're really glad you're
I called it. I said somebody was going to be wearing a cowboy hat. It's George.
here. I'm Sim Guru Joanna, the production director for The Sims 4 Horse Ranch.
Howdy, I'm Sim Guru George, the lead producer for the pack.
And I'm Steven, the art director for The Sims 4 Horse Ranch.
This live stream is being recorded a bit before you all are seeing it due to scheduling conflicts.
It's not live? It's pre-recorded. Have they ever done a deep dive that was pre-recorded before? I guess that's not a bad thing because they can really make sure it's good and get to everything in a timely manner, but also, they can't answer live questions. That's interesting. All right.
And at the time of this recording, we're putting the final touches on the game, so there might be a handful of things that you see today that
That's an L kinda? Yeah, I think it's an L too.
The game launches on July 20th. But let's start where so many good things start, in Create a Sim. So here, we've got more than 30 horse breeds in the game. They range from lightweight breeds like the Arabian to the classier, chunky breeds like the Clydesdale and the Shire. One of my personal favorites is the Frisian. I love them. I've loved them ever since I was a kid because they're all black and they're compact and they have feathers on their feet. That's the hair that appears above their hooves, which usually is...
Oh my gosh, not the cow horse. These are... I will give the Sims team 10s where they are due, and I think the horses do look really good.
Bigger breeds, like draft breeds. So, I always thought they've been really, really cool.
Yeah.
Zora says they went the pre-recorded route because of the live backlash from the Project Renee live stream. I guess that could be a possibility.
Horses, they can have up to 3 traits. This defines the personality of the horse, and those traits are totally up to you.
Yeah, in real life, like the...
All right, we have aggressive, brave, defiant, energetic, fearful, free spirit, friendly, independent, intelligent, mellow, and needy. I'm definitely the needy one.
Big draft breeds, they're often known as gentle giants, but we don't have to stick to what's in the real world because we're the Sims. So like our big draft horses, they could be independent or defiant or free-spirited.
Yeah, that free spirit one was given brave.
Traits also impact how horses interact with the Sims. Horses with traits such as aggressive will tend to be meaner and cause some Sims to develop a fear of horses.
Yeah, and here in Create a Sim, horses can start life as baby horses, which are called foals.
So cute.
Yeah. So cute.
Oh my god!
And they inherit physical attributes from their parents, whether that's here or in games, so full-on genetics.
Oh, did you hear the little neigh was so cute? They have it like, they have the game volume so low, but it's so cute. I know. It's, someone in chat said, I hate how little traits they give us. I know. I just don't think that's something that's ever going to change, honestly. It really isn't.
When a foal is born in-game, they can actually have special traits that are only available through breeding. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
In addition to the genetics, we have lots of customization options. Let me take this horse here. We can select, let's see, their manes. We got that. We can look at their forelocks. You know what, let me...
horse bangs.
There we go.
Nice.
He's going through his emo phase. Horse bangs.
Not the emo phase. I can't.
Oh, that's my favorite one. There's, let's see, we have the tails. A couple of these. Let me get this here as well. Let's make it pink. Why not? And there's feathers on the feet, as Joanna was just mentioning. There we go here.
Heavy feathering, light feathering, no feathering.
Exactly.
It's all good.
And then we, you know, always have a number of body shapes we can look at.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it easy for everybody to be able to quickly make the horse that they want to make.
Yeah, and let's check with Stephen a little bit about our coat customization.
Thanks, George. Yeah, the coat customization is so deep. If you just want to change colors, you can do so.
I love... And I knew they would nail the customization. I knew they would at least nail that. They've always done a good job in that department. It's just the gameplay that I'm scared about.
There's also 5 color channels if you want to get really sophisticated. And of course, it comes loaded with tons of patterns as well.
Yeah, there's like rows and rows and rows of them.
Let me go back to a normal color to start off, and let's look at that fine detail mode, the color wheel here.
Yeah, so those of you who are familiar with cats and dogs will be pretty familiar with this.
I have them turned up as loud as I possibly can have them turned up.
There's a full color wheel, so you pick whatever color you want. You can use brushes of various shapes, and those brushes have size, and you can rotate them. There's also stamps. A lot of these stamps, they're shared with cats and dogs, but then we've also added some with horses specifically in mind. And like, yeah, these ones that George is picking out right now are specifically for the face because horses have special face markings. So like here you can really easily add a star or make a blaze or that little spot that they sometimes have on their nose that's called a snip. It should be, yeah, we just wanted to give you all the tools to do what you want to do.
And I can't leave.
This is so inappropriate, but like my first thought when I saw that little hand stamp at the bottom was, can they make it so we have all these stamps for Sims and then you can put those hand stamps on Sims butt cheeks? Let me stop. Why is that my first thought?
This mode to this day without adding a bow tie. Big bow tie.
Big bow tie.
I'm terrible.
This is just one right there. There we go.
Yeah. And then there's also stencils. So if you want like some guardrails to help you as you create things and paint your horse, you can pick from either the pet stencils or brand new stencils. And it kind of
naughty Matt. I like the bow tie. That was cute.
I was like adding a few stripes. One of my favorites here is adding stars. You can see really quickly add some stars to your horse.
Yeah, and of course you can do that in all sorts of colors.
This horse looks like it was colored by a 3-year-old. No, literally. I love that we have the ability to do that, though. Like, that's cool.
Beyond physical features, what can we do here?
Yeah, Stephen, tell us about accessories.
Yeah, there are plenty of accessories here too. So the leg wraps, or as George likes to call them, leg warmers. I think he's harking back to the 1980s there. They've got lots of patterns too as well. So I think George is going to take you through a whole bunch of accessories on this
Pride!
page.
And we have adorable little hats, flower crowns.
Of course.
There. My horse is a little bit discombobulated. A little This is not the best looking horse I've ever made. Horse tails. We got flowers for the
Doing it
tails as
live.
well. Yeah. And let's really quickly
Oh
look
my
at-
god, I love the accessories. Oh, so cute. Yeah, it only made sense that they were gonna do that because with cats and dogs, they gave us a lot of like really cute accessories and like, you know, like body suits and like hats and stuff, you know, all the goody stuff.
your horses. 'Cause
So it
it's
made
already
sense
got
that
a
was
very
gonna be
nice,
pulled over here.
blanket on it.
Yeah, so horses, they have two outfits. There's the everyday outfit, which is what they just wear when they're out and about doing their thing, and then there's the riding outfit, which they switch into automatically when they're ready to ride. So in the riding outfit, you can see there's a variety of tack. Tack is just the word for horse equipment. Tack consists of a saddle and a bridle and a blanket or saddle pad. Most of our tack, it's styled after Western gear because Western riding is the type of riding that we primarily have in this pack. But there's also some English gear in there too for English riding.
That's cool. So they incorporated English as well. I like that. Lots of riding gear to choose from, lots of swatches. Also can't wait to see what custom content creators do with this. I can't wait to see what modders do with this. They're gonna make so much out of it. Modders kind of expand the game where it doesn't expand from EA. So I just can't wait to see how modders expand not just the gameplay, but what we see here in Cast 2.
Horses will automatically swap into this riding tack when you choose to mount up and go riding on them. So you don't have to worry about doing this yourself. But let's look at our Sims.
Yeah, we're going to head into live mode and take a look at all this cool ranch wear. A lot of it is dirty.
Live mode. We're in Cast.
So we have Joanna and George here. Obviously, let's start with Joanna. Show off some of this.
Yeah, I deliberately picked some dapper duds for myself because I wanted to look sharp for my barrel racing.
Some patterns on this here.
Yeah, I think this shirt in particular has really amazing patterns.
It's all really Western USA inspired stuff, I'm noticing. So if that isn't your cup of tea in terms of create a sim or fashion style or aesthetic, this pack's not going to be for you if you're looking for a cast that's not Western stuff, basically.
Let me go through a few of these so we can quickly show off. Oh, I'm glad you got the chaps. Everyone loves a good pair of chaps.
Really, how often can you wear chaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some nice full body outfits as well. Let me look at the guys' stuff here. A couple things to show off. As you can see,
Wait, you guys are saying that the unicorn horn, you didn't see it in the accessories? God, they went through that really quick because I didn't even notice it. New aspiration. Oh, geez. Wait a minute.
I've gone with the dirtier look. A lot of these outfits have, you can go clean, but if you're working on the ranch all day and you want to tell that story, I think it's always nice to throw a bit of dirt on there.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing then, if we're not seeing the horn and the horse accessories. Okay, I'm still keeping my hopes low, but I'm definitely a little more
And
optimistic.
The pants as well. The pants and a few of our other accessories. Let me check.
The
out
clothes
the
aren't
body
bad.
outfit.
I'll give them that. They're not bad.
Practice that English riding as well. Outfit there. Get a nice duster going on.
I knew that was going to be there. It's personally not like my style, but it's also like I don't think it's terrible.
Look at that. So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. Through a couple more of these. There's a couple of accessories that I'd really like to look at as well for the adults here. Sorry, I lost where I was.
Actually,
but
maybe
yeah.
before adults, we could check out the kids.
Want to check out the kids? All right. Let me just throw in a new kid then.
Yeah, I want to see the new aspiration.
We'll go through some ages here and look at what they have.
That poor little girl's hair, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
Also got a set of jeans and so, as well. And then
Okay.
Let's switch to a younger age as well. See what we have here for our toddlers. Oh, I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
So good. These are the best chaps in the game.
It's cute, but why are kids and toddlers like always an afterthought? Always. This is why I'm like so happy that I play on PC, because it's like we have the ability to, you know, get custom content and stuff. But like console people, you guys are just stuck with whatever you get. I feel so bad for you guys. They're so neglected.
Yeah, matching chaps between the parents and their little one.
And then what do we have here?
Yes, thank you. Give the infants something. Okay.
Horsey onesie.
One thing, and I honestly, I'm gonna be honest, seeing how little we got for kids and toddlers, I thought they were gonna completely ignore the infants. At least we got something for the infants. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
The colors a lot.
Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable.
So we also have accessories.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw that in the trailer, right?
Look at a couple of those accessories.
Maybe we didn't. There was a baby wearing something colorful rainbow, but I didn't realize this is what it was. If this is even what it was.
You see, I like to point out that I've been growing an accessory here. I like to show off the mustaches that we're putting in. At these.
Yeah, I like how they're not as tidy as the standard, right? It's like it's just what's growing in.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And the one that you can see that George and I are wearing in real life, this is called a wild rag. So wild rags, they're basically oversized bandanas, way cooler than bandanas in my opinion, because they're big enough that you can actually tie them up in a variety of ways. So in the game, we've got two styles of wild rag. They function a little bit like necklaces in that they're going around the neck, but one really big difference is that we've made it so that it is tall enough that it can cover low collars like this, and then we've left it up to you all as players to see what it goes best with. So there might be some clipping on certain things, and you know, like if you want to leave it like that, that's cool. If you want to not pair it with that, that's totally cool too. We just wanted to give you all the most flexibility.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're kind of admitting here that it might clip with some things, but I'm at least hoping that they've tried it with all the other new stuff that's coming, so it at least goes with everything else in the pack. And I'm assuming that they did, and I think that it looks really nice,
so you
actually.
Throw this up on top of our Western stuff coming with this pack, or throw it in with your older assets as well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, to work with so many of that. There's so much of that.
Not the bandana with the crop top. Come on now.
You got hairstyles too?
Well, in order to do that, I've got to take off this hat. All right, let's look through a few of these. I wish I still had that much hair.
Yeah. We have a number of hairstyles that's specific to the pack, and then we also have 3 hairstyles that are based on Native American hairstyles. Those are going into base game. So we worked with a really great cultural consultant named Stacy Parshall Jensen. She was amazing to work with. She gave input on all of these hairstyles.
Wow, look at the baby hairs. Also, I want to just pause and talk about what they're doing for base game. That's awesome. So the Native American hairstyles are going to be free for everyone in the base game, which is great. I was hoping they wouldn't put that behind the pack.
Plus the other content in the pack that's inspired by Native American culture. We had a really amazing experience working with her, and we're grateful for the collaboration and the generosity.
Yeah. All right. And I know Steven's worked closely on a lot of the other accessories. Let me show some of those off and have him tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, thanks, George. You definitely need a hat for this pack and boots. There were so many styles of hats.
I was literally just getting ready to say, turn the sim around, my guy. I was like, we can't see the front of the hair.
Had great fun deciding which ones to go for. Again, these have dirt, sweat, stains on them. So again, whatever kind of narrative you want to tell, it's all available for you.
I actually really like the facial hair. They kind of like went into that like a little bit, saying that it's, you know, kind of messy and unkept. I like that. I really like that.
And let's see, I like a lot of, well, where are they?
A lot of what we already have in the game is very clean, and you know that is nice, but we need some stuff that isn't.
Really nice gloves in this pack too, work gloves.
Finally.
And then show off some of those boots. And actually, I'll go back to you so we can get the full look going on.
Nice.
These have some excellent patterns on these ones.
Oh, wow.
The sort of
They look really good
fancy
zoomed out.
ones. And then you've got the ones with the little embellishments that look great.
Yeah. It's like, if you can, why not?
Long pair of riding boots as well. Let's see. Let me put on some shorter pants so I can show up. I'm looking like a great cowboy here. But also, like, these boots also have a lot of dirt worn in looks as well, because, you know, clean boots show you're not a hard worker. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I look crazy. But let's look at some of the traits that we have.
Yeah, I was literally just saying, yeah, you guys are all noticing they really didn't show much in terms of adult female stuff.
Yeah.
So this pack has some new traits to really bring out the personality of your Sims. You've got the Rancher under Lifestyle, and this is about the Sims who will take care of livestock and the stuff around the ranch. We have the Horse Lover under Social.
Yeah, and then we also have new aspirations too.
Yeah.
So mine already has the one selected for Championship Rider.
This sim wants to be one of the world's premier horse riders and will prove it by participating in horse competitions.
Those are all about excelling in competitions. And then under food, there's the expert nectar maker for those.
This sim wants to master the art of nectar making, owning their abilities to consistently craft only the best nectars. They also want to make an absurd amount of simoleons doing it.
Master that craft.
Yeah. We could really spend like a ton of time on here, but we want to get right back into game and show off some of that gameplay.
I really liked your short shorts and boots look.
Thankfully, I didn't save that hassle. Stephen, you worked on this world a lot. Do you want to tell us about Chestnut Ridge?
The area soon became known as a hub for all things equestrian, a town steeped in excessive or expert. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm too far from the damn screen. Expertise with raising and training horses, set against a beautiful and expansive landscape. Okay, well, let's see how expansive it actually is.
Chestnut Ridge. So, I mean, these worlds were inspired by all the iconic landscapes of Western ranches, stuff you might have seen in media or in the movies. And so we kind of coalesced them across this entire neighborhood. So we're going to check out some natural beauty and winding trails of Galloping Gulch. And we're going to experience some small town charm.
I was hoping it would be bigger. I'm disappointed. Man. They had the perfect opportunity to completely surprise us with a bigger world, and it's just not.
And friendly locals in New Appaloosa. And our gameplay today will start with our new ranchers in Riders Glen.
All right.
64 by 64, they didn't even give us bigger lot sizes. Come on. They had every opportunity, every chance to like do something that would have like changed this pack and the perception of it so far. Not just from me, but from a lot of people. Like, I would have been so on board if we found out that it had like 15 to 18 lots and they gave us like 84 by 84 or two of them, you know? But it really isn't any different than the worlds that we've received before. And also, it's now completely confirmed the Equestrian Center is not a lot. It is just a shell that you can interact with.
We had
the space is kind of our Montana vibe.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Let me pause real quick. I'll show this off. We had some amazing community builders work with us. Chrissy YT, Dr. Ashley, Ninster, Simproved. They helped build a lot of all these venues and households. You can see over here we have this is one of my favorites because it feels like that California Napa vibe.
I know, I said like I can't be disappointed. My hopes are on the floor, yet they still managed to disappoint me. but like I'm kind of already over it because I just went into this knowing that it wasn't going to be anything too crazy. So I mean, it is what it is, you know.
A bit more of a farmhouse look over here. You've got this nice. A lot of people call it the Yellowstone Mansion, but it's like a big Colorado rancher mansion. I think it's really great. Hey, look back there, that horse arch. I think the locals call that one Old Biscuit because it looks a little bit like a horse.
Yeah, and those builders.
It's given Radiator Springs from Disney Pixar Cars. Also, there's a lot of like dirt paths and stuff. If we ever get cars, like there's just so many possibilities with how they could like animate them throughout the neighborhood and stuff.
They'll be telling you more about their work soon.
So let's check in on our horses and
Yeah, number one thing when you got a horse is be friends. You really want that good relationship with your horse. It makes everything, like, it feels great just to be friends with a big horse. But then also, like, everything that you want to do with them, training-wise, competition-wise, really all starts with a good relationship. So you do that by hanging out with them, socializing.
Yeah. You hug and bond with yours. I'll tell mine some equine jokes.
Yeah, you're going to converse about being...
That horse was so unimpressed with that dance. He was looking like, are you done yet?
Simulation.
Let's do it.
His face.
Oh, I love that.
I can't.
I love a lot of these socials. Oh, I forgot. I made my horse needy. My horse is going to jump in a lot, but we will see how that goes.
You know, that happens. They like needy horses like that.
Wait. So does this confirm?
And I'll introduce you all. This is Sassafras Prairie Grass.
Okay, when you hover over them, it shows their hunger, their energy, their fun, their social, their hygiene. So I'm guessing this means we can't click on them. They kind of act as cats and dogs, right?
And Joanna, tell us who your horse is.
Yeah, my horse is named Dipsy Doodle, which came up randomly. It's one of the names that you can get to. We had a lot of fun actually making the names for horses.
But we're going to mount up right away for this.
I'm not joking. Also, if you look at the bottom, I don't even know if you guys can see the bottom because I don't know if there's like any overlays that are covering it up. There are the whistles over top of them. So I don't know if that means they're clickable or not. I just have to see when they bring the mouse down if like they look like they're clickable, which I don't think they are, because if they were clickable, why would they have the hunger, energy, fun, social, hygiene on the panel when you hover over the horse, like with the mouse cursor, you know?
This demo, and we're going to show you a little bit about how that works and the horse riding skill. Joanna's, as you can see, I'm already jumping into the rider gear. Joanna Sim here.
Yeah, cats and dogs have the like whistle thing too. See, I don't remember.
Already fell.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't played The Sims 4 in like 2 months, so yeah, I don't remember.
Not so much. Not so much.
Nice.
Okay, Sassafras threw me.
Try again.
Yeah. I'm going to take him on a little horse ride, and we'll tell you about this neighborhood a little bit, and Joanna will tell you about this riding skill.
Yeah, you'll see when they start to ride. There are definite differences of when you're first beginning to learn and then later on. So, like, at the beginning...
I fell off again.
I'm sorry. The animation for that was so wonky. It was kind of stiff, honestly, the way he just, like, flew back. But, that's funny because I wanted to comment on the animation of this other sim that's on the horse. The way the horse was moving was really good.
At the beginning, you'll
like that looks good.
Fall off a little bit.
Let's try it. Let's just try it again.
Because it's kind of scary if you try to go faster in real life, at least.
Why are they zoomed out so far? Why are they zoomed out so far?
Be nice to your horse, George.
That's true. I should have spent more time bonding and not telling him jokes.
But eventually you'll be able to sit a canter, which is like what it's referred to when you can actually keep your butt in the saddle when they're running.
It's cute.
Like a pro.
Look at him. Look at he's like, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
They really captured like the general essence and vibe and like emotion of what it's like to ride a horse with no riding skill. Like that's exactly what you would do. I do think that they nailed that. They seem to do really good with like research with this kind of stuff.
Do I like to trot?
Look, he's
I
terrified.
don't like to trot.
I know.
He dislikes horse rides.
Not good enough that early.
Good. That was a test. George.
So as we, oh my god.
Ooh, endurance skill.
So,
Okay.
Again, this didn't happen in all of our practices, but now my horse and sim is now bonding.
Showing off that personality.
Yeah. As we ride over here, we're going to show off really quickly this this community board here, which is a great place, especially if you're new to the game, to come in and learn a lot.
All right, ranch animal info community jobs. You can enter the competitions here. You can hire ranch hands. There's horse training, learn about residents, plan a ranch event, and call ranch animal exchange. Interesting.
Each neighborhood has one, or you can even place one on your own lot. You can find out all kinds of things about your animals here, how to care for them. You can find about competitions, which we'll check out later.
Mini animal care.
You can purchase horses and maybe a few other animals here. Go off for
Oh my god, $1,000. Okay.
Hire a ranch hand to help out. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Are horses
And
that
then
cheap
learn
in
about
real
the
life?
business of this world. So, there's a lot to do there.
Yeah, they're very helpful. They're like a great friend on two stilts. And I definitely recommend, if you want to be able to access that stuff easily, you can just go straight into build mode and plop one down on your home, and then, join those jobs and competitions straight from there. Your horse is showing off today.
10K at the lowest for a horse in real life. See, I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't have a horse, but like over $10,000. That's a car. That's a brand new car.
I was going to compliment the animation, but now all my animation is showing that I'm just terrible at this. So let's follow you a little bit. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go check out some prairie grass, maybe.
Yeah. And as you can see, when we as I'm moving around here, Joanna actually has more speeds unlocked than I do at my current skill level.
It just has me thinking because, like, for those of you that have played The Sims 3 and you know The Sims 3 well, with pets, we got horses. And because the worlds were open, you could, like, go from your house to downtown. You can go to other lots and stuff. So I'm just thinking, if we're kind of getting, like, a normal-sized world now with this, or what the new normal is, and the neighborhoods don't seem like they're much bigger than they used to be with other packs. So it's like, how much horse riding can you really do before you just like run out of space, Like, I feel like they would have really nailed it, even if they didn't give us the bigger lot sizes, even if they didn't give us the bigger world, but each neighborhood, they just made it bigger. So you had more space to move around without hitting loading screens. Like, I would have even been okay with that, but it doesn't seem like they did that.
Well, since you're here first, let's stop and guide your horse to search through this prairie grass a little bit.
Yeah. Prairie grass is one of those plants that grows all over the place. Horses graze on it. You can search it, so it's like a
no welcome wagon. Bye.
It sort of is, yeah.
It's like an in-game loot box, and it's nice. Sims also, they can harvest it by hand to collect hay, so that you have it on hand. You can hand feed it to them. You can stock up.
That's cute. I like the interaction: scratch neck, hand feed, clean hooves, brush coat, go for intense ride, energetic ride, relaxed ride, dismount.
It's good to be prepared.
Oh,
I was in a.
He almost flew off there.
Some, but my sim might just get thrown off into the grass.
Oh, you can do it, George.
Oh, look at him!
You can do it.
Oh, he's gonna fall. All right. What's that?
Animations are
We'll have
good.
to harvest some of that. I think it's a very good thing to harvest.
Well, you better get that blade away from that horse. Oh my god.
It'll grow everywhere. Your horses will feed on it. It's a good thing to collect, as we can see in Joanna's inventory. I've already started collecting some of this prairie grass. And what to do with that? Well, let me take you over and we will show you a little bit about how we take care of this these equines. I really like saying that word.
Equines.
I'm an equestrian.
That's right. So fancy.
All right.
And actually, on that lot challenge note, which I like, there is a lot challenge that you can apply to lots, and in that particular lot challenge, wild grass will spread on its own, so it'll take on a.
Yup, you can't click on them. The mouse cursor didn't change when I don't know who's playing the game, but I think when Simguru George hovered over it, it didn't change. So yeah, you can't control them. There's probably going to be a playable horses mod that'll come out for sure.
Life of its own.
So I have a few things set up here. The basics for taking care of my horses. You can see I have some water. We have a feeder. It's not full right now. Let me refill it. I didn't harvest enough prairie grass, so I'm just going to pay to do this. And you know what? We've got some fun here. So John, I'm going to have you mount back up, and we're going to try some of these. We'll practice on these barrels here.
We'll see how well my horse and I can show off.
And while our horses hang out, you know what? We've got some horse beds set up over here.
Did you guys notice that too? When the horse was coming in the gate. That's why I made that face. I didn't want to say anything.
In these stalls, and I will set my sim to start cleaning this up.
Oh yeah, it shows if it's dirty or not. Cool, cool.
And then let's see.
You're gonna want to keep that clean, sir.
Designing this section.
Yeah, we have a couple of different types of stalls, and again, with all the covars, there's different colors, different wood types, even distressed type styles. So again, whatever story you want to tell, there'll be plenty of depth and breadth within the stalls themselves.
Assign the beds, cool, cool.
I'm actually going to assign the beds to these horses so they have a place that they know is theirs. And just like we assign beds for Sims, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, we deliberately wanted to keep this like giving maximum flexibility to players on how they wanted to build it, how they wanted to lay things out. It's like instead of, you know, stamping out like this is your stall.
Yeah, that could have been a mess if they didn't give us the assign feature, and then horses are just staying in random stalls every time. That would just drive me crazy.
Like, whatever you want to build. If you want to put it inside, stuff outside, you know, this is kind of an open air setup, or you can have full walls. It's really cool just to be able to build your barn from top to bottom.
Yeah, so I'll definitely say that as we play here, you'll probably see, I was just mucking up the stall. You'll see horses leave behind their own little messes that you can clean up yourself. But if you don't want to spend all that time cleaning up and taking care of your horses, feeding them, what are we going to do?
Well, you hire a ranch hand, George.
Let's do that.
Rancher's best friend.
Because
they can do all sorts of...
I know I need to stop comparing this to The Sims 3, but like I just keep thinking this, like a lot of like what they have as a main selling point in this pack, like the nectar making and the hiring a ranch hand, like in The Sims 3 with Sims 3 expansion packs, like things like that, especially the hiring a ranch hand, like if that was a thing, like that wouldn't be like a main selling feature. That would be just something that's just buried in the pack that you would just find out when it comes out, because the main selling features would be bigger things. Like that is literally a testament to show you how dumbed and like how dumbed down and how watered down and lukewarm the gameplay is now. They're taking things that they would have buried in Sims 2 and Sims 3 expansion packs, and they're making them the main selling point. Anyone else noticing that too? I was gonna make a whole video on that, but like, I don't know, I just didn't. But very appropriate time to bring that up.
They can pick up manure. They can help you with plants.
Manure.
Poopy.
Horse apples.
Help take care of your
I'm glad you guys agree, because it's like, I think about it with a lot of packs that we get, and I feel like this one is like a very good example of that. I just feel like as we go on, they're going to continue to get more dry, like basically. I just feel like the packs are definitely losing the charm. Like Seasons was really good. I thought Cats and Dogs was really good, but it's starting to lose its charm, honestly. And it's not starting, it has lost its charm. It lost it a while ago, honestly.
That might be busted around the ranch.
I'm gonna say that one of my best meetings ever was going in and watching concept art for manure. You can clean this up and store it. I'll say that after my practice, I've started leaving a box out here so that when I clean it up, because I do want to grow later, I will put it in my box. Let's see. I'll just drag it over there now, and that way I have a poop box.
Oh. Sammy, it's okay. Someone at my door. Yeah, there's someone at my front door. Let me check my ring. People trying to sell stuff. Go away.
Let's
like, I respect the hustle, but not me.
leave these guys in here real quick.
And that poop actually is really valuable. So there's even different.
Yeah. Did you guys notice that too? It wasn't working, and then like his sim like walked out and clicked X, and then he just dragged it in the box because I think he like realized it's not going to work. That's not a good sign.
Qualities of poop, and they look different. So you will have so much to look forward to. You know, the better you take care of your horse, the better quality the poop, which means that it's better quality fertilizer for your plants that you're going to be growing.
Oh, our ranch hand's already here. She's going over.
Look at that! Look at that confidence.
Yeah.
Like I can totally take care of it.
Oh, it's immediately feeding my horses, or my horse. Well, maybe he'll be able to ride it better. So let's get off to doodle.
I really wish like the training rectangle was larger. Like you see the little salt path that horse is in. I just wish that was a lot bigger.
A little scene over here for us to show off some cool items. You know, just hanging out on the ranch.
This is a vibe.
I'll point out a few things. This cool rocking chair.
Light a fire, play some music.
This guitar. Let me jam some. And this cool wagon wheel deco are all part of our early purchase incentive. So if you buy the game by August 30th, you'll get that free with your game.
Rockin' Rancher, dude.
They gotta stop doing that limited content. Stop.
Because it looks like there's some. Oh, here we are. Besides this, let's look at.
Just letting you guys know, if you're like on the fence and you're like, I want that limited content, I must buy the game by that date. No, you don't. If you're on PC and Mac, someone's going to upload those things as a package file and you can put them in your game. So please don't feel pressure to do that. Don't do that.
Other cool items.
Yeah, you can cook up food on this new firebox that we have. This is one of my favorite objects because it's based off of the fireboxes that cowboys used to have when they did the old chuck wagon days.
Yeah. I threw away those hamburgers because we have some new recipes. Steven, you want to like tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I agree with you, Joanna. I love this grill. And yeah, so we can cook up some new foods. Some are inspired by Native American recipes, which is a really nice touch. There's wild night soup, bison stew, and the base game is Three Sisters chili, which is based on this amazing agricultural concept that Native Americans developed of growing corn, beans, and squash, all in the same plot.
Yeah, and people still do that today. It's a really smart way to grow.
Yeah.
I like that grill.
And there's one more thing that we could cook.
Oh, yeah. There's also pan de campo. That's a classic cowboy dish. I have not gotten a chance to try it in real life, but I really want to. Apparently, they make it a lot down in Texas.
I haven't had that before.
Yeah, and a really nice thing is that Sims who live here in Chestnut Ridge will actually bring it over as the housewarming welcome wagon gift instead of the other thing.
Yeah. A great.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pause this to say what we've seen so far. Is this feeling like an expansion to you, or is this feeling like a game pack? I really want to know everyone's thoughts, honestly, because I'm gonna say this is 100% a game pack. They absolutely upsold this, and this might make them sound really shitty, but they absolutely know that they could upsell this because horses is such a highly requested thing that they probably knew they would get away with charging people $40 for this because it's like everyone, well, not everyone, but so many people want horses that they're going to ditch out the extra money to get horses in their game. If they would have did this for other things, I don't think it would have quite panned out as well. And maybe this might not be as successful as I'm thinking it could be. But they I don't know how to say this without it sounding bad, but this just kind of is a scam. Like, this should be a $20 pack. This is not a $40 pack.
Way to enjoy some of this food is through our communal events. Let me show you really quickly. If I wanted to host one of those events, we have 2 new ones. You would plan a social events. We have, let me stop playing guitar here. We have the ranch gathering, which is where you can show off how great your home is on the range. You can grill, you can dance, you can enjoy drinks, socialize with your neighbors. And then we have the Ranch Animal Day, which is where you focus more on our 4-legged friends and showing those off to your neighbors and how well you take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We won't host that now because we have to keep.
Hold on, I want to read some of this. Guests are ready and eager to donate simoleons to the ranch. How much? Well, that depends on how successful the event is. Horses, mini sheep, and mini goats, oh my. Caring and playing with these animals might just be another day on the ranch for some, but for friends and community members, it can be a fun and fluff-filled event. Get together and celebrate what these ranch animals bring to the world. Okay. I feel like this stuff is cute, but I feel like a lot of this stuff is kind of just things that you like do once or twice and it's just the same every time and then you don't feel like you need to do it again. But I feel like that's kind of just the premise of expansions in The Sims 4 in general. It's kind of one and done things, you know?
Keep going. Let me show you some of the cool stuff.
So I don't want to say I'm necessarily surprised by that.
I also have in my inventory. I like to point out that I've got a nice new bedroll that we've included, and that's very fun for an evening out under the stars. It's perfect for your yard if you want to sleep out there or if you're on the trail. In fact, let's we've packed up some supplies here. Let's hit the trail and see more of Chestnut Ridge's neighborhoods and the surprises we have here.
I like how you're prepared, George. You gotta have food for your horse, food for yourself.
Oh, I think your horse is trying to take a nap, but we will mount up anyways.
I completely missed the super chat, but thank you so much, Evening Moonlight. I appreciate you. They said, as an equestrian, I think a lot of research went into this, but it's a game pack. I'll be real. Love the horses, though. I'm very excited for them. No, exactly. And like that's what I was just like mentioning earlier, just with the way that like the horses and the Sims that are riding them are behaving. Like they do their research, which is good. But it's like, it's just still missing something. Like the actual gameplay is just not there. I definitely agree. Especially the part, I wanted to mention this too, but I got distracted when he said that he was doing like research on like horse manure and stuff for like concept art or whatever. I just thought that was funny. It's like, imagine going home to your family and they're like, hey honey, how was your day? It was good. Just did research on horse shit. I'm sorry. It's just the first thing that I thought of, but
they do that a lot in real life.
Go wake up Gypsy Doodle. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna close this here. We'll mount up. Oh, I made it on without bucking off this time.
Hey, you're improving.
Your horse is so sleepy.
Apparently we did too much practice earlier with the barrels.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're sweating pinballs right now, like praying, please God, don't let anything mess up. Let these horses function properly. After, oh my God, my wedding stories, that stream was a nightmare.
I'll have you come on out and we'll head on out. Oh, especially before a visitor gets here. All right. So we'll travel around the world. Steven's going to tell us a little bit more about this world. We're going to head over to Galloping Gulch first. Let me head on over to Palomino Junction here. Bring all our Sims, leave our ranch hand at home. And then I'll show off this world.
I just keep thinking about how like it was right there. They could have just put, even if it was just a little bit bigger, like 75 by 75 or 80 by 80. Oh, it was right there.
So one right of our favorite neighborhoods.
So pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. I'll give them that.
Whereas we just kind of left our sort of Montana style neighborhood, this is definitely kind of more based on your canyons. Lots of new ranchers to set up if they want to be a bit further from civilization. This is your perfect spot. And there's also plenty to discover for those that choose to make the trek down to the river or around the winding bends. And there's spots such as Steed's Rest or the Dread Horse Caverns, excuse me. Again, lots of storytelling to discover and visitors enjoy.
This seems to be the general direction of just where packs, expansion packs specifically, are just going. I think we just need to stop expecting them to get better because they're not going to get better. They are going to prioritize the look and the aesthetic of the world over the actual gameplay and how much it expands the game. And I feel like they have shown us that so many times. That's just the business model. It's just not going to change, at least for as long as The Sims 4 continues on for.
This is a big map.
The world looks beautiful, though.
Which is what we needed, obviously, for horses to travel around. there's waterfalls, stone bridges. There's something tucked around every corner to make that trail more exciting as you move through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you have seasons, you'll notice that the weather here will be more arid.
Okay. Pack integration. I was hoping that they would have done that. That was definitely the bare minimum. So I'm happy that seasons has an effect on this world if you have seasons.
But if there is a storm, your horses will probably have a pretty good chance of getting spooked by lightning. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
You know,
Pack integration.
Dreadhorse Caverns, and I just like to recommend everyone go for a little trail ride down by the river. Hopefully find that area and explore it. The designers who worked on that, showing off, I think, their D&D DMing skills there. They've written some excellent stories and surprises into that. And there's some pretty nice rewards there as well.
Yeah, they're flexing their nerddom.
Yeah.
Because we're all nerds.
Yeah. Let me, as you can see, there's plenty of rest spots here. Let's see. Stephen, I know you worked with the team to make sure that we have beautiful vistas and stuff with some of these.
Yeah, I mean, one of our main taglines was we wanted a big open sky, massive vistas, the fact that you could look forever into the distance. You know, that's part of the beauty and charm of these kind of areas. But it's not just traveling around. You know, there's the ability to do some rail jumping or barrel racing in this area too. So, but all with that majestic view.
Yeah,
I will give the Sims team their 10s, and it has, like, the world is just beautiful. They always nail that. Always nail that. I just wish that it didn't come at the cost of everything else not being up to where it should be. I just so wish, like, that wasn't the case. Like, if they had to, like, bring it back a little bit with the look of the worlds to give us more fledged out gameplay, I would so honestly be all here for that.
Yeah, and there's also...
Because what's a beautiful world if you can't do nothing in it, you know?
Really great fishing spots out and about. Or just, you know, generally fun locations for your ride.
This is beautiful. Oh my God.
You know, it might be a bit of a ways to some of the amenities that you might need. So there are some spots where there.
Oh my gosh.
Where you can take care of business.
Look at the way that trail comes in and just ends right down there at the waterfall with the rainbow. Oh, it's just the screenshots that you'll be able to take here, especially if you're a reshade person and you have your cool effects and you can make your screenshots look so good. Like, this is going to be paradise for you people. Like, if you make machinimas and you just love taking screenshots and stuff, like, this is going to be up your alley.
Yeah, as you can see, I like to point out that some of these spots have really nice fine accommodations, like an outhouse, but other ones, not so much. You're going to have to find yourself a bush.
Endurance level 2, you'll become less fatigued when using horse barrels or jumps. Okay.
A bush on the trail.
I'm like trying to like analyze everything.
One of my favorite spots here, just at the end here. As you can see, I had us come down here to our beautiful waterfalls and our rainbow. I think this is a great place to stop with your horses, feed them, head out here and take a dip, swim around a little bit.
That is beautiful.
Makes just for an excellent ride. But with that, oh, sorry, I'm on top of a mountain real quick. Let's, sorry, everybody, as you run off over here.
Yeah.
Let's head off over to New Appaloosa. I hear the Rusty Horseshoe is always a great stop after a nice day on the trail. So let me head on out there.
I didn't even count how many lots we had total. I was just kind of just thinking about the size of the world in general and how disappointed I was. So we have 3 neighborhoods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that the normal? Is it normally 13 or is it normally like 12? I don't know, but yeah, I just definitely expected more.
And as we go down to New Appaloosa, load up our horses here. Steven, why don't you tell us a little bit?
Okay, so the normal's 12. So we got one extra lot. Okay.
This neighborhood, and I'll pan over some of the spots that we've crafted up here.
Thanks, George. Yeah, whereas our last neighborhood was the quintessential canyon, this is definitely our kind of small western town. It's got layers of history. You've got the old clapperboard buildings with their boardwalks. And
good observation, chat. You haven't noticed any other like horses or riders? See, I didn't even like realize that.
You've got these stone built kind of trading posts. There's the oak barrel nectar bar, which I think you're just about to pan over. Lovely glass roof on that. It's kind of a reimagined.
I feel like I'm being so negative. I'm sorry. Like, this looks beautiful, but it's dead. It's like a ghost town. It looks like an abandoned western town. Like, where are the people? Where are the horse? Like, it's so dead.
And old bank maybe or something like that. And if you keep going, we can queue up one of our starter homes.
Oh, starter home over here. Oh.
Is it supposed to be like
really
this?
Kind of cute, old-timey vibe to it. Just again with the different covards we're using, you can have a really nice sort of clean farmhouse, or you can go for these kind of older-looking kind of shacks. The main strip, there's a clothing store where your Sims can plan and change outfits, and visit the Bits and Bales Mercantile for supplies.
Not a single Sim. Is it because it's Sunday at 8:20 p.m. or? You can even hear the crickets.
Nice general store over here for that.
It's really good.
Biker Trash, thank you for the super chat. Sending hugs to you too. I love and appreciate you.
And,
That's what I'm saying. Ghost town, and they're charging $40.
Yeah. Point out here is one of these art pieces your team did here. It's fantastic looking.
That's cool looking.
Yeah,
we saw that in the gameplay trailer.
It's crazy. It was hard to get them to put their pens down half the time. And so lastly, we've got Duke's Hall.
Wait, did we finally see one Sim just there? Did you see that? Wait, I think we have one Sim. Yeah, right there. Wait, is this a part of the household? I don't think this is even a part of the house. Yeah, we finally have a Sim. Woo! We've got a Sim. Thank God.
Hall, which is our horse.
I am
spot,
terrible.
especially between competitions. You can see there are stalls for resting up, horse jumps and barrels for practice, relaxation and social spots for the Sims upstairs. This is generally just a great location, which is right across from the Equestrian Center where all these competitions take place.
Yeah, this is the Hey Now Equestrian Center, and it's a hub of activity. It's the place where Sims go to do just so much. There's training that they can do for their horses. Sims can spectate competition.
Yeah, if it wasn't already confirmed, if you joined the stream late, it's 100% confirmed. This building is a shell. There is nothing going on inside of it. You can't walk inside of it. You basically just interact and do competitions on the outside, I believe, like on that little ring part, the little dip on the other end of it. But you can purchase horses, you can rescue them, enter the competitions, sell horses. There's training and spectate competitions too.
Sims can buy, rescue, and sell horses here. And then there's the competitions themselves. So.
And unfortunately, I spent too much time in Galloping Gulch.
You did.
It closes at 7. But again, can enter competitions here.
Yeah.
Buy horses.
Well,
spectate.
we'll just tell you about the competitions. The competitions, there's a couple of different.
I'm sorry. This is a deep dive live stream. They should not be telling us about the competitions. They need to be showing it. So honestly, like, they should just like skip forward or cheat the time or something. Or since this is pre-recorded, they could have just edited it, you know? But like, it's already like dry in so many areas. Like, we need to see that. We need to see where, like, what, like how much substance there is with that.
Different disciplines that you can compete in. There's jumping, barrel racing, endurance riding, and Western pleasure riding. Western pleasure riding is basically the art of how chill your horse can be when you're riding. And all of those, they tap into different skills. So you'll want to work on your skills. come here to these competitions with the horse and rider. And when you start placing in these, meaning like you've come in first, second, or third, then you can start to compete.
Just to clarify, that's not me rolling my eyes at the streamer. That's me rolling my eyes at the fact that, like, everyone that organized the stream could have easily edited in so we could see that. But I don't want to speak too soon. Maybe they do show it later on, but I'm just...
in more advanced divisions. And then on all of that, you're earning big bucks. You're earning simoleons, and you're earning plaques in recognition of your accomplishments. And
I know. This was all in the
then,
blog
like,
post. We know.
The ultimate horse championship.
Yeah.
There we go. All the people are here. But it's like we knew that. Like, we knew that from the gameplay trailer. We knew that from the blog post. Like, we're here to see it in action. And also, a lot of us want to see like how buggy everything is, you know? So that's kind of like, that like makes me really nervous that they're not showing that.
Well, on the plus side, at least I got to see the lights come up downtown.
All right, I'm done moaning for a little bit.
Just at night. It very much annoys me as I'm not
Show us
downtown.
gameplay. We're here for gameplay, chat
It's
says.
down at night.
Exactly.
So, yeah. But
Exactly.
here's the Rusty Horseshoe. I love having our Sims here. It's a great place to cut loose. As you can see, it's already kicking off inside.
What is that horse doing?
This is a great place to stop. And actually,
Not
I'll point out here. Oh my God, that's
Okay. The town might be a ghost town, but at least this venue is lit. I'll give them that.
if you guys eagle-eyed people have already noticed this, but if you look up, you can see we've added as a free base game.
I'm assuming the official stream has ended because our viewers here just jumped from 1.7 to 2.4K. So I'm assuming the official stream's over and people are coming here. If you're joining, welcome in. I don't, like, you guys are from the future. You've seen everything. We haven't yet, but I am...
Painted ceilings. They're now there. That adds just a
Oh my
bit
God. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep pausing, but I just want to say one more time. The stream ended. It was only an hour? Don't they normally, like, especially with... Didn't they go longer with werewolves? I swear to God, with expansions, don't they normally do like an hour and a half to 2 hours? Like, I could literally search up a stream and like see. They go so...
detail into the game to really complete all.
Well, it's a live stream of a pre-recording. That's why I'm saying live stream, but...
A lot, in my opinion.
A lot.
So much.
Still, they could have made it so long.
Wood or stars.
I also like coming here to, let me...
Okay, last one, I promise. But what's the point in having I'm not even going to say live stream anymore, having an hour and a half to 2 hour pre-recorded video if there isn't enough gameplay to even have it go that long? Because it's like, what are you going to show, you know? Okay, I'm done pausing for a while.
Cowboy dance here. This is based off an old barn, obviously. So we've got these big barn doors. You know, our horses can travel through most doors, but these ones you can actually ride through. Let me put your sim back up because I think the best way to make an entrance...
They're struggling for an hour of gameplay.
There we go. You backing up. I will say, hats off to our team again. Our horse animation and locomotion is just really excellent. Again, head right in.
Ooh,
again,
did you guys hear that?
As you can see, our Sims are actively doing our cowpoke dance.
We have so many
So
out-of-towners. This is great.
It is, yeah. I
Love
don't
it.
see.
You guys probably can barely hear it, but it's kind of awkward because like you can't hear much other than the sound of their feet tapping on the wood, and it's just like. Like, can you imagine being in that room and everyone's just like doing these funky dances and all you hear is like...
No, well, we have other people. We've got great things to do here. You come here, dance, play the piano, hang out, socialize, really get to know your neighbors.
Meet your ranch hand in their off time.
Meet your ranch hand in their off time, yeah. Turn that off time into some hot time.
Alyssa, thank you for the super chat. Where is the Native American stuff? Thank you for keeping it real. I'm trying. Like, I'm always going to keep it real, but I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'm afraid to keep it real. And I think it's because, like, like sometimes there's just so many people that go, stop being so negative, you're complaining, but it's like most of the time I actually don't. Like I would say like a lot of the time I'm like trying to like look for the positive in everything, and I'm like trying to go, well, we don't have this, but at least we have that. Like I'm trying to always make it look better. Like if you feel like I'm negative, I could be like 10 times more negative. And also there's so many other simmers that just completely shit on the game, like way more than me. So I'm like, if you think I'm negative, have you seen these other people? You know, but it's like sometimes we just can't ignore when it's like this, you know? And thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate you.
We got a great nectar bar in there. But speaking of nectar, let's head back to the ranch. There's some cool new things to add there.
And I'm not saying any names to like call people out or say like, you can't be like that. Like, honestly, if you're brave enough to be like that, good for you. I feel like I'm kind of scared, honestly. Like I'm always going to be honest, but I probably won't be brutally honest. I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell you what's wrong, but then I'm going to go, but here's the good part about that, you know?
I was going to, again,
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top.
I think I also missed that.
I'm going to give you a pile of shit with some sugar on top.
To get things. One of those is mini goats and sheep. And since we
I'm all for keeping it real, though.
We will go home and I'll buy them from.
Right, balance is key, exactly.
Feeder?
Well, I was going to do them from the board, but yeah.
Board works. We gave you all a lot of options. A phone.
A phone, yes.
Your computer, probably.
Actually, so I don't have to run. Let's buy those from the phone. Let's buy some mini goats and sheep. We have so.
Ooh, they went through it so fast. I'm sorry. Hold on. I know you guys have probably already seen rescue, purchase. So it's the same options. Yeah, finally, we need to see the mini goats and sheep.
We have so many colors. Look at that.
Ah, the back ones. Blue, brown.
Sheep. So.
Aww.
Wonder why.
Wonder why? Yeah.
Let's get a few of these. Let's get a wild one. Let's get a pink sheep. Of course, that's good. You can buy as many as you want, obviously. And let's see.
Okay, the country twang.
Oh, you know what? I'll have you go in here and put the horses away.
I can do that.
All right, let's place these sheep in the world and goats. Oh, so cute, so happy. What I love about these is they're just insanely adorable. Call these over here. Put another one down.
I'm like praying they're not confined to a little area. Praying right now.
That I need to take care of here. We're just checking them out. Yeah, because these guys, I mean, they're really great companions. They're great for hanging out, great for hugging and loving on.
And they're immediately going to go to sleep. My needy horse is coming out to say hi to them. I wonder if I didn't get a mean horse, so I don't think he's going to.
Right, they went right to sleep. What a mood.
Maybe you can wake them up.
What a mood.
And you go. Let's give them some names here. Let's
yeah.
name. We'll just go with their default names because some of these are amazing.
Muffin.
The Mocha mini sheep might just
Croquette.
be good. Yeah.
Nice. Fancy. That one's fancy.
So again, a lot of nice social ones. Talk about mineral cravings.
Milk for simoleons. Talk about mineral cravings. Chores, care, socialize.
Yeah, and they like lots of different kinds of socializing you can do with them. All they ask for in return is a little bit of love and care. Keep them clean.
Oh yeah, there's feeding, cleaning. They will get stinky, but thankfully we have a ranch hand. I don't think we will see that here today.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But they also do things that are pretty useful. So sheep will provide simoleons when you shear them.
So far with what I'm collecting from the mini farm animals, almost missed another one. Thank you, Audie, for the super chat. I can't wait to see the weird videos Dr. Gluon is going to make with horses. Oh, his stuff is so good. Oh, he is so good. He is such a good streamer. Oh my gosh. But what I wanted to say was, right now from these mini animals, especially looking at the interaction pie menu, it's very much giving like the same stuff that you can do with cows, but cows are constricted on that little lot. I'm hoping that these aren't. And if not, that is going to open up a lot of possibilities with modders, creating like pigs and stuff, because I don't think the Sims team's going to give us another farm pack. I've already talked about this. At this point, I think that we're done with farm ranch stuff. Like, we have cottage living and now we have this. I think this is going to be the last of that theme. So, you know, with these interactions, and if they're able to free roam or whatever, I'm really hoping that, you know, modders can like bring pigs and stuff.
Goats will provide.
Yeah, we can shear them.
Simoleons when you shear them.
You don't know what, that one's busy. What's wake up Lily?
CC Creators creating my first pig stuff.
Some shaving.
And if you have cottage living, you can get milk and wool from it, and that feeds into the whole cooking recipe system.
Okay.
For the milk.
More integration. I'm happy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So a little bit of a cross pack there. Let's see.
Oh, and they help in the garden.
They do.
Yeah, they eat weeds and bugs, so they're just good to have around.
I wish they weren't also sleepy. I'm tempted to like sleep and wake everybody up in the morning, but you know, we'll just go with it. I'll see if I can wake everybody up. Where did our goats go? Did they run off?
Even they seem a little bored right now.
Because one of the things, you can't place down a mini goat without being a little bit devious and scaring them. This is something the horses on a bad day might do as well. Oh, what? The horse is already coming over. Actually, wake up. Why did I do it all over in the morning? They're all sleepy. All right.
Let's try again.
Let's socialize. There we go. Before he wakes up, or before he falls asleep. I actually like that you can't sleep when the funnest things to do is actually count sheep, and then knock yourself out.
What was with the pile of poop thought bubble over the mini goat's head? What was that about? Was he thinking you ain't shit? Let me stop.
But we will let these guys take a nap, and one of the cutest things is you'll see them bouncing around the area. Similar to some of the mini animals we put in the game before, except these ones can roam all over your ranch, right? Let's see. But let me show you one of the other things from our trailer. We are going to make some nectar.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Oh, is that going to be the last thing they're I'm assuming that's probably the last thing they're going to show us. So what we are learning from this live stream, guys, is that everything they have as the key features is pretty much in the pack. Like, that's it. Like, there's not going to be really anything crazy that's hidden. Like, at this point. At least, there's nothing in this stream that we've discovered that wasn't in the blog post for key features where we were, like, blown away. Like, oh my God, why didn't they say that sooner? Nothing like that. At least not yet.
If you need to find this, you can find it in your activities. You'll find, here it is. Your Fruitin Nectar Maker. We'll put down 2 of these. So, although my sim can't, what was it intersecting?
So the moral of the story, guys, is when they first tell us, when the packs announce what's in it, believe them.
Although
That's
my sim
it.
is not fantastic.
What are you intersecting?
Is there a sheep? Oh, we'll go over here. My sim wasn't the greatest at writing, but I am pretty good at making nectar. So
Ooh, I just want to pause and read them all. Potato, strawberry. Ooh, yeah, prairie grass nectar from collecting the prairie grass. Trash nectar, energy, fruit
nectar. You're gonna
berry,
take a chance making your first nectar, which will be grape nectar.
Grape, apple, strawberry.
You haven't done this before. Don't have as many recipes unlocked, but as you can see, our Sims will take their shoes off, jump right in, start squishing up that fruit.
Yeah.
This will come out in the bottle. I know you like to point out that I like to do this in dirty clothes.
Yeah, that's the George way.
I like to say my vintage has a touch of horse apple flavor in it. really adds to it.
He's really gonna do that with them dirty ass jeans on. You know, I will not be consuming nectar from you, sir.
Some government
nasty.
For your nectar.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that I'm not as good at nectar making because I've already fallen.
Smelling like oh no, the other sim fell. Hold on, I gotta go back. Look in the back. Yeah, that's like I'm not buying homemade nectar from anybody because did you wash your toes? Like, girl, here, watch the sim in the back. Watch the sim in the back. Any second now.
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Tell that I'm not as good at
Woo! They even had a little splash. Oh no! Not me pausing that in mid-fall. Oh no, someone said they're gonna get more than jam. They're gonna get toe jam. Exactly.
There's a skill, and although I'm not having the best day, you can see
it looks like the colors also changed. Like when the other sim fell in, it was purple splash, and then when this sim fell in, it was like a green splash. So I guess it also depends on what you're making too, which I think is really cool.
Difference between these two sims here.
You see what I mean? Like I'm gonna say something negative, and then I'm gonna go, but here's the good part about it. To soften the blow, it's like sending a text to someone, and you're just like saying something very brutal, and then you just end it with like a LOL or like a laughing emoji to soften the blow. Like that's what I do here on the channel.
There's a lot of recipes, right, Joanna?
Yeah. Like it taps into all the things that you can grow in your garden. This is very cool, including some things that aren't necessarily food. Like you can make trash nectar.
Trash nectar.
I think it's pretty awesome.
I want to see that. Make the trash nectar.
Game packs like vampires, werewolves, or Roman magic. Those special occult sims each have a special nectar that they can make too.
The bare minimum, but good. This is what I was hoping for, and I've said it a lot. Like, what is going to save this pack is the pack integration. So that's pretty cool that there's something to discover for the other occults. And if we get fairies, which with the hints, it's looking like we might. Oh, I don't think they're going to go back and refresh and add another nectar for the fairies, but that would be cool if they did.
Yeah. I'm actually going to put down one of my favorite storage items here. I'll put this in different colors so we can see it.
Yes, I agree. Still a game pack. I'm not changing my opinion on that.
Cheap.
Still a game pack.
So this
absolutely
is a great place to store your nectar. I'm going to open that. I'll just...
and I like how stackable these are.
Oh, there we go. I was wondering why I didn't have any bottle. When you throw your bottles in this, you'll see them start to stack up in there, which I think is fantastic. It's a nice way to visually see this because you might want to store your nectar for a long time.
1 out of 13. Also, the price of that was awesome. That was like worth 300, and I'm sure that the value goes up even more. You can make a bank doing that. Oh my gosh. Now I'm starting to wonder, like, I guess it's possible that you can make like a nectar selling business. Like you could work with the Get to Work expansion and open up a store and sell them. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Because as the vintage ages, you will start to get more money if you decide to sell it. But we're not going to sell it. We're going to open it up. We're going to take it and enjoy it. Actually, let's try yours. I will say that once you crack a bottle here, it'll only last a few days, but you will get multiple servings out of it. So let's pour a couple servings for me and you. I mean, you could drink straight out of the bottle, but that's not what we want to do.
I don't know if these Sims are that depressed to be drinking straight from the bottle, but the fact that that's an option, I think this is quite interesting.
Yeah, a sentiment related to, I think, a foodie sim seeing another sim chug nectar out of a bottle, and they're just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Some of the sentiments are funny. I think we have one about seeing your loved one picking up horse poo.
Yeah, for the first time. Mm-hmm.
Horse poo, yeah, manure. So we got those out. We've got some nice food over here. I think we could enjoy this. Let's just both grab a drink while we do that here. Drink and drink. And while they do that, and we start to get towards the end of this, let's show off some more of these items. Oh,
yeah, we got a lot of build buy stuff we can check out.
Yeah, I call those bets. I'm going to delete some stuff. And Jonah, why don't you tell us about one of your favorite items in this game?
Yeah, the ranch sign. So we've got two.
What's crazy is just like, as an expansion pack, I don't think this is good at all. But like, if you think of it in the context of a game pack, like if I were to say the Sims 4 Horse Ranch game pack, like this is a good game pack. This is a great game pack for a game pack price. And then imagine this, when that goes on sale and that's down to like $15, $16, maybe $17, this is a good deal for that. But $40? You're out of your damn mind.
Signs, 2 frames. They're really big. They're a great way to mark the entrance of your amazing ranch that you have made.
Got 2 of these. Which ones do you want? Want to do this one?
They're both good. They're both good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got lots of different types of wood and stone. But what I like about them is that you can place all
$50 where you live? What? Oh my god, I just realized, yeah, with like the currency stuff in like other territories and countries, some of you are paying even more than equivalent to 40 US dollars. Like you're getting an even less value. Like that's atrocious.
all these other little signs on them to really customize them. So
we have a goat sheep ranch, right? Let's add a
cow plants.
1 day off cow plants.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is on sale for $13.99 game pack. Some of you are saying we pay $60 here. 50. That is just... Somebody said I wouldn't even buy this with Monopoly money. Stop.
Just add a star.
Nice
There's
star, yeah.
a bunch of places to put on here, but it doesn't have to be just these really cool metal signs that we've added here. And show, I mean, say if you had cottage living and you wanted to have a cow ranch.
Oh, that's cool.
Go ahead
You
and do
celebrate
that.
your cows and llamas, you can do that.
Customizable signs. Okay.
There's a
Cute.
lot of wall decor that you can add here. So this particular one is specific to our pack.
Yeah.
Has a lot of nice patterns on it. But then also as you go through your skills, as you're learning the skills that you have with your horse, like temperament or jumping, endurance, you can unlock more signs for that.
Okay, cool.
So you can totally make this whole thing show off all your flair.
Things to unlock and look forward to. I like how you can pin things to that. I think that is really cool. It's just like showing off your achievements. So basically it's just like a flex board. It's just like, look at all that I've achieved and look at what you have achieved. Absolutely nothing. Like I'm going to rub it in your face. Like I live for that. But I can already see like this really can't get like a full Let's Play. Like I don't see anyone making a Let's Play with this pack and it going 60 parts. Like back in the days of Sims 3, you could do 60 parts. You could do seasons of 60 parts, multiple seasons of them. But like with this, I feel like you're gonna explore everything in like 8 to 10 parts, honestly.
Might be getting a little bit overzealous here with what I'm putting up here, but I really want to show off, and I think Steven can talk about this, is a lot of the cool deco that we do have.
Yeah, thanks, George. Yeah, we have so much customization. It was one of the big things we noticed is that, you know, your ranch sign pretty much defines and broadcasts the personality of that ranch. So we wanted to make sure that the players had plenty of opportunity to do that.
We've got all these ones, a lot of nice patterns, a lot of light. Okay.
That the wall art that you had up earlier, which was kind of quilt pattern like.
These one?
The
I think square one.
Yeah, you'd moved it off somewhere.
This one.
Yeah, I really like that because you see them on barns in a lot of places across the United States. It's a pretty old tradition of having a quilted pattern on the side of your barn, and they're really big in real life.
Again, going back to what you guys in the chat were saying, they nailed the research. That's one thing they will do most of the time. There have been exceptions, but the research, and this is another good example of that.
A lot of nice paintings. Let me actually use real walls because that's what people would probably want to see these on. There we go. Got some paints here. I like some of these nice floor pieces. We got a lot of great patterns there as well. But we've also included, I won't build it out here, but we have a full kitchen set, right, Steven?
Yeah, I mean, our players love kitchens, and it's always fun spinning another one up. Again, because this is kind of a rustic sort of feel, we definitely lend into that a lot. But, you know, just by using different materials, you can have a kind of really old style looking one or a kind of more contemporary farmhouse version. The choice is yours.
Yeah.
I would totally have that kitchen in my house.
That's like my favorite style. It's kind of what I'm doing in my living room. I love rustic farmhouse, so like it's kind of up my alley.
And one of the things that I'm actually in right now, which you might have noticed, is I'm actually in free cam mode, which is a free update coming as well. You can now do this while you're...
Yeah, the ceilings, look. I know you guys have been pointing that out a lot during the stream, and I just keep like forgetting to look up because I'm looking at everything else. But yes, painted ceilings. Have they not even mentioned that in this stream yet? They're probably going to mention that at the end.
Build mode. And this also lets you see those gorgeous ceilings we were talking about earlier.
There we go.
And since we're here, let me show you how you edit those in game.
There we go.
To build mode. And you can see this is where we previously did floors and tiles, like if we wanted all these here. But now we can go up and you'll see the room above it. You'll actually even see your little lights that you've placed called out in case you want to individually tile around those for any reason. Or say you're choosing something that might look a little bit like a rafter and you want to place it that way or have it cross over.
That's nice.
For people. We've pretty much...
I thought he was going to make a crucifix.
Any floor tile that you have in game, you can now use for this.
Yeah, we've made a couple...
Let me use all our base game ones too.
So you don't look up to paint, you just toggle that, and then you can just paint like normal.
Ceiling.
But yeah, brick ceiling. Yeah, sorry, there we go. And we've added a few new ones unique to this pack.
I think this one...
Do we have that right? Is that how you do it?
The version that shows the night sky.
Yeah. Let me go down real quick, but you can see, like, if you want to have a little kids room,
I like that.
You want to give them, a sky looking thing. That's great. But let's look at that nighttime one. As you can see, you got the stars going in. Again, so we can see that
constellations. One of them's a plumb bob, of course. Wait, is that the freezer bunny over there? And then one's a llama, man.
Imagine like an adorable little kid's room with
of course
gazing up at it at night.
That's cute.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's cute. Okay.
Another free update though is we've spent some time doing some updates to a few of the floor tiles here. Some of our team members spent time filling out additional color variants on a number of these tiles. So you'll see that in free update. Check our build notes to see that. Let's see.
Okay, so we're getting some more swatches with some of that, I guess. That's awesome.
There's also a door for base game where we added some ranchy patterns, so that it goes well with ranch stuff.
Yeah, so let me build and show you off some of those doors. So we have, let's see, we've got a number of normal doors. You can basically make all kinds of horse stalls in here, right?
Yeah.
And our horses can go through all of these. I sort of mentioned that before. But if you go up to a larger size here, let me make this a medium-sized wall so we can fit these on here. You even have some ones that you can see here. It says mounted horse accessible.
So and ride on through.
Because we know you're going to make barns, and we know that you want to ride.
Nice mounted horse accessible, meaning you can walk through them while the horse is mounted and your sim is on them. I think that's what that means. So that's cool that it shows if you can do that or not, which obviously I feel like with, what's coming with the pack, obviously you will be able to, and like with a normal front door, you won't be able to, obviously, but it's cool that they have that there when you hover over it.
So we can go ahead and set that up. Let me show you some of the wall patterns real quick we have. All right. There we go. Let's get on. Oh, I forgot all my horses are sleeping. But
I like that.
What do we need?
To get him inside?
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're busy drinking. Drinking.
We're too busy enjoying that nectar.
So we've just brought Riley, our kid, in. And the reason we wanted to do that is to show you off how kids ride in this world.
Yeah.
Horses are taught to mount. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, you can see there's kind of a height difference. So the horse is going to help out a little bit in kids getting on. Here we go.
Aw, the horses are so nice.
You can do it. I think this is Riley's first time on a horse, too. Oh, way to go. Yeah. So
that is adorable. Okay, I'll give him that. Like, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is definitely one of the highlights for sure. Also, they haven't shown the horses playing with the ball yet that we saw in the trailer. I wonder if they're going to show that, unless they did and I missed
so now
it.
Riley can work on riding skill early as a kid,
Yeah.
you become the rancher of the future.
And be our demonstrator of like riding in and out of the barn doors just for fun.
That's right.
Also, they haven't said anything about unicorns, so there are no actual functioning unicorns, I'm assuming.
Right. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us, hanging out with us, letting us tell you about this pack that we're honestly so excited about. The game comes out on July 20th, and it's available for pre-order now. And we hope to see you all having fun and making horses very, very soon. Thank you.
We're all so excited for you to play. See you next time. Dag dag.
Thanks, Joanna. Thanks, George. Bye for now.
Okay, so what are our thoughts on the Sims 4 Horse Ranch game pack? I feel like I don't even know what else to say because I feel like you guys got my thoughts throughout. So I don't need to say too much. But this is not worth $40. Please do not order this for $40. Save your money, because I will say this. Eventually, this pack will go on sale. And even when it does go on sale, probably still won't be worth it, but will be closer to being worth it. Yeah. Werewolves 1 hour 9 minute live stream, horses 1 hour 3 minutes. Wow, so they spent more time with a game pack for half of the price, with arguably half of the content. Yeah, you can tell they had nothing to show, like they were done, like there wasn't really much else that they could show. I would have liked to see the horse with the horse ball playing around, but oh well, it is what it is. We'll see that, you know, when the pack comes out. I won't lie, I want it, but it's totally a game pack, not an expansion. 100% agree. And also, yeah, the bugs. There was a lot of bugs I noticed, a lot of weird things happening. Throwing the horse poo out and the horses going through the gates and like, you know. The world, especially that one neighborhood, being like a ghost town, but then everyone was just at that one lot. I don't like that. It's gonna feel dead. It's gonna lack feeling, emotion, vibrancy, life, and yeah, the good and the bad and the ugly. That's what we're calling this, because like, even though there was a lot that I didn't like, a lot that I was disappointed about, there were still a few highlights, like at the very end, the kid getting on the horse, that was a highlight for me. The nectar making was kind of a highlight. I'm like struggling to find highlights. That's not good. I wasn't really blown away by anything though. Yeah, do we think Cottage Living is a better expansion pack? Absolutely, wholeheartedly, hands down. Cottage Living gave us so much more than this. 100%. I said this earlier in case some of you weren't here for it. I'm about to wrap things up now, but this is them just upselling a horse game pack with a few other tiny things, because they know that people will buy it. It's horses. People will buy it. My closing thoughts to you: wait until this goes on sale to buy it, if you're going to buy it at all. If you pre-order it, I don't know, do they take your money right when you pre-order it, or do they not take your money until the day the pack comes out? Because I was gonna say, if you've pre-ordered it, just cancel your pre-order and wait. I say wait. Wait until it goes on sale. This is not worth $40. Also, there are websites to where you can get game keys cheaper, like G2A, which I think they actually reached out to me for a partnership. So I have to look into that. But they have game codes, and half of the time they're like way cheaper. They're like $32, $33 instead of $40. Like they'll be considerably cheaper. CD keys, stuff like that. If you're gonna get it there. Oh, I also got another super chat. Being reunited with my horse is worth that price for me. I understand everyone's concerns, though. It's a game pack. I definitely agree. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's like if you really, really want this and you're willing to spend the $40 and you're okay with spending the $40, go ahead. But if you're on the fence or you're in like a financial pinch, save your money. That's it, guys. I love you. And look at us ending right as the music's stopping. Take care. So long. Happy simming. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.